when two people engage in casual sex, of course that's not moral. Or they engage in premarital sex, that's not moral, because it's not unification. It's just lust. And here you have to understand the difference between love and lust. And they're two different things. There's a priest, Father Jerry Pantin, who had a radio show many, many years ago. And he said, if you love her, if you really, really love her, then it's okay to have sex. And the radio show went to a pause and an ad. And everybody called, everybody said, come and listen to what this man's saying. And he said, but if you really love her, you'd marry her. Because real love is about a commitment for life. And that's a unification. But love must also be fruitful. It has to be capable of producing life, producing children. And that's where the homosexual act is deficient in terms of sexual morality. So we have to understand, we can't say what is right is wrong and what is wrong is right. So we have to both love the person and preserve dignity and ensure that they receive the full dignity of a child of God. And at the same time, we have to be able to say, okay, but here's what we believe. And here's why we believe it. And why is this so important? Well, governments should only be interested in marriage for one reason and one reason alone. And that is for the good of the child. Take away the good of the child, well, the adults really and truly will deal with whatever they have to deal with. Inheritance, but that could be done in civil partnerships. But in marriage, what is being dealt with is the good of the child. The reason for all its structures and laws around marriage is to preserve the child and to ensure that child has a framework for flourishing. And we know from enough social science that a child needs both a mom and a dad if the child is going to flourish. It needs both. And that's why we have this whole framework of the family and all the laws around the family for the sake of preserving the child and what the child needs for human flourishing. And that's where the homosexual couple could talk about the sexual act being a unitive act, but not a procreative act. And that's why you need both. And this has been so long before the community of same-sex people attracted to the same sex have been to the fore the way it is now. And it has been the way we've reasoned all of the sexual ethics or morality, sexual morality within the church.